Whew. Alright. Heyo everyone. I'm just testing the stream here. I got a new solution to streaming PS3, and it's on a PS3 that I'm planning to mod. But this PS3 is one of the original models that runs PS2 discs, which is why I got it. I got it specifically for its PS2 capabilities. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Oh. So how's it? If anything is off about the stream or the audio, because I know that I have a delay with this capture setup. That if anything's off, let me know. I'm planning to have a setup where I can record different tracks of audio, so if I wanted to keep this footage without my commentary on it, I can do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna reset the game. Just, if you have anything to say in chat, just let me know. I'm streaming through Restream to 3 different platforms at once. I've done 2 at once before, but I've not done 3. We'll see how that works. But, so I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now. Let me see if the
Rend, slaughter, devour your enemies. There is no other way to survive. You cannot escape your hunger. Warriors of purgatory.
Hey Ishkar, how you doing? It didn't show up in the Restream chat, the YouTube chat, so let's see. Okay, I can see it, but I have to switch to it. Can I set it so I can see all of them?
I don't wanna try to fight this love.
Okay.
How dangerous
No, go open the browser. So this is my favorite game. And I kind of want to record different recordings of this. Because, so the whole reason why I have a PS3 is that can play PS2 games is for 2 reasons. It's mostly future-proofing my PS2 collection, right? So I'm gonna mod it so I can play backups of my games, because I know the discs aren't gonna last forever, and this model of the PS3 doesn't have the bullshit issues that I'm trying to think of what I was about to say. It doesn't have the bullshit of dealing with the PS2 using composite or any analog video. So that's a bonus, because God, the PS2, everything is at a 480i, or it's either at 480i or 240i, and it looks like fucking shit. But most of the time it's at 480i. Sometimes at 280p, 240p, it looks bad. It's just the interlacing. It's the interlacing that makes everything look bad. And I want good footage of this game for the future. Just to, because a lot of the games I have that I like are not the most popular games, and I've always been a component of art preservation and software preservation, and it's very important to me. So, yeah. And if I want to make videos talking about some of these games, or just ideas, and I want footage in the background, but I don't want to use other people's footage. I'll use my own footage. So, yeah. Oh my god, I love this game.
I've never seen anything of that nature.
Let me share this.
Harley is present.
This is about 10 seconds of delay with restream, and I believe there's about 1.5 to 2 seconds delay between my capture device and my computer. So my audio is probably 2 seconds ahead of what's happening
New
on the
recruits
screen.
are always available, but a leader is irreplaceable. Remember that.
Hang on a second. I'm sending some links to some people to look at what's going on. If you were wondering, this game is not for children. Very mature game. Talks about very mature topics, like, for instance, cannibalism. Religion, philosophy,
warning to the vanguards.
Psychology.
Remove the unidentified object at coordinates 2314-5873.
But yeah,
failure to comply.
like if you guys have any questions about my setup or anything that I can improve, I would like to know, because I'm going to be doing this more often, like I used to.
Will be deemed an act of war.
Because I now have a setup. If I'm going to be real, I'm not really feeling video games right now anymore. Like, not that I don't like video games, but that is pretty loud on the TV. I'm going to turn the TV down a little bit. And also, if you could tell me if my fan in the background is loud, that'd be great too. We'll see. So how does it look? I have smoothing on. I want to know how that looks. It looks good on the TV. I don't know if it looks good on the stream. I'm looking at the stream and it looks alright. It's sending MP4. So,
happened? Where are the vanguards?
My chest is
Like,
on
one
fire.
thing I definitely feel is I feel like I should be recording anytime I play a game just to have the recording in case I wanted to use it in a video or in anything else, really. Like a video, or just to have a recording of me beating a game, because I feel that that's important to me. Also, I guess I should say that, like, the recording is not 60 frames a second. That's because I have HD PVR2, and I don't believe it does 60 frames a second. I bought it a long time ago, and I haven't used it very much because of
I'm sure you
some
feel the same, Surf.
some sketchy things that have to do with HDCP in the PS3, and me having what am I trying to say?
Heat. How is she?
HDCP.
Still sleeping.
Yeah. Just I had a
She did not have a
workaround to get around the
tablet.
HDCP because I was planning
Who could she
to.
be?
I honestly was
The
planning
woman
to
is not our
stream.
concern. The ramifications of the battle are
What was I planning to
unclear.
stream when it came out? Caligula.
What are these
the
markings?
Caligula effect when it came out on the Vita, because I have a PlayStation TV. I was planning to stream that when it came out, and my solution at the time
Our priority is to
fucked up.
clarify
I
the
don't know exactly
situation.
what happened, but the device I had that stripped the HDCP didn't
I
work
will go
anymore.
to the vanguards.
To the Vanguard's territory?
I will. They may have an answer for us.
So I don't know.
Surf and I will go. And one more. The rest will stay and guard the base.
I will go.
So I normally do
I want
play.
an explanation.
Okay. So normally I play D&D on Wednesday, but it's not happening tonight, so this is just you know, casual. I'll do a full playthrough of Digital Devil Saga whenever I have time. And by that I mean, like, just maybe like a couple times a week. But this is not a playthrough. This is just me testing the stream right now. The colors seem a lot warmer in the stream than they do on my TV. I might want to fix that. Gale. Yeah, but this is just me testing it, seeing how good it looks. So I'm gonna go out the door and I'm gonna check if smoothing is working or not. So here's Surf's face. So I have smoothing on. Now we're gonna turn smoothing off. And does that look better? Do you think that looks better, or do you think this looks better? Because I like how this looks. So this isn't the most comfortable position to be playing with my TV because I'm looking at an angle here. Oh, and the view controls are inverted. You touch, So, yeah. So, if I'm happy with how this turns out, I'll stream the full game, because I am really in Shin Megami Tensei mood. I got Persona Q two weeks early by accident. So I've been playing that a little bit when I have time to play games. And I might stream that too. I have a 3DS capture solution, but yeah. So I don't know. I feel bad playing games when I'm not recording them. Because it feels like I could be multitasking, and when I'm not multitasking when I could be, I get frustrated with myself. So, yeah. So we'll see how this turns out. Because I don't know, there's not a lot of games right now that I really care about, and like there's a lot of old games that I haven't finished that I want to finish, like Dragon Quest VIII, and I just they don't make. I'm not saying that like every game needs to be a JRPG, but like. There are certain kinds of games, especially in terms of storytelling, that they don't really make anymore, that I miss. Like, one of the reasons why I love Shin Megami Tensei so much is because of its storytelling and the way. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make several videos about Shin Megami Tensei on my YouTube channel. Maybe I'll post them to Twitch and Facebook, but just so I can explain to people, like my friends and people I meet, why I love this series so much and why it's really important to me. Like, not just like on a personal level, but like how Shin Megami Tensei really solidified my view of art and the importance of art. So yeah, so I'll talk about a lot of personal stuff like that, but I want more people to appreciate this series because it's so good. It deals with like really deep philosophical and psychological concepts, depending on the game, that most games wouldn't touch. Not just because they're taboo, but also because it's just a lot of people feel games aren't sophisticated enough to tell certain types of stories because of some kind of elitism. Like, I could point out a lot of different games that are mature, or like that portend to be mature, but like Shin Megami Tensei, especially Nocturne, Devil Survivor, Digital Devil Saga, Shin Megami Tensei If. There's a lot of games in this series that are just so creative and out there. Like the PS2 games, specifically Nocturne and the Digital Devil Saga games, are so wildly creative. And Nocturne has like my favorite aesthetic and artistic choices in any piece of media. And I could talk about it for hours. And I probably will, because I want to make videos explaining Shin Megami Tensei to people because I feel that it's one of the most overlooked and underappreciated pieces of media. In existence right now. This whole franchise. And I also want to make videos, you know, to get people who are into Persona into Shin Megami Tensei. Because Persona, as much as I like Persona, it deals with different concepts than Shin Megami Tensei does. And I'm not going to say it's immature, but a lot of the writing has lost the mature edge that I like about Shin Megami Tensei and the Megami Tensei series as a whole, and how sophisticated it is. I'm not trying to like sound like an elitist asshole. Like, that's not the purpose of why I'm doing this. It's just I feel like people would really appreciate these games if they know what they're about. Because a lot of people get a lot of misinformation about these games, especially Nocturne. Like, Nocturne is just kind of a meme at this point. It's not really like, people don't... There are people who appreciate it. There are people who appreciate it for, like, what it actually is. But, like, the whole... A lot of things about it are not understood by people who haven't played it. Like, they know Dante's in it. They know the whole featuring Dante from Devil May Cry meme. They know that the game is hard. They know that it's like the quote-unquote Dark Souls of Persona. That's more... Well, that quote was directed at Shin Megami Tensei for a little bit. Like, you get the point. Like, people think it's like a harder version of Persona that has boring stories. The stories are not boring at all.
Something's
It's like,
wrong.
and it's not just hard for the sake of being hard. It's hard for the sake of being engaging
There were no
on a
guards.
gameplay level. And the battle systems in these games are like some of the greatest things
works.
I've ever experienced in turn-based
go.
games. I don't know. I feel like, at least if I could shed light on this and like just explain to people like what standards I hold video games to, that why I can't watch certain games because it doesn't live up to what I want. So Restream chat doesn't seem to be picking anything up. Let's see if people are commenting on YouTube. No. Twitch. No. Facebook. People have joined on Facebook, but they haven't commented. So we'll see where this goes. But yeah. So again, this is not going to be a playthrough. This is just me testing this setup. If I'm happy with it, I'll do a full playthrough of Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 because I love these games. And I'm gonna do it. Maybe a Nocturne. I feel like in a Nocturne mood too. I don't know which one I want to play first. But the last time I tried to stream Nocturne, I was using an emulator, and the emulator fucking does not like the game. It constantly crashes at a certain point, and that's really frustrating to me. Nocturne is a game that I just appreciate more and more over time. It's so good. And like, I don't know, everyone has their own hot takes on, like, you know, celebrities and YouTubers and whatever, but like, there was one thing, and I don't like agree with everything that Jim Sterling does, but like, I understand where he's coming from on a lot of things. There's one thing Jim Sterling once said, like, that kind of codifies what I think of video games, is that video games are, well, they're art first and foremost, but video games don't have to be one specific thing, and like, the aesthetics and narrative of a game are appealing to some people, to the point where the gameplay is less important to them, and it's still a valid way to enjoy a game. Like, I'm not going to criticize someone for liking games because they like the stories that are in them, or the narratives that are in them, over the gameplay, or like trashing, like saying a game has no merit if it doesn't have a good story or good gameplay. It's like, there's different things that appeal to different people, and like, you can say that, yeah, but I feel like a lot of people just don't think about it that much. So yeah, I need a blue card over here. And I don't know, like, again, this gets into like the whole software art preservation side of me, where I need to activate that, where I feel a need to like preserve this history. Because, like, as a creative person, and I'm not trying to say that to sound like, I'm not trying to say that to sound better than anyone else or prideful. Just like, as a creative person and someone who does want to make media, right? I feel that it's really important to our culture to preserve the past. And the way intellectual property law and copyright law work right now, especially in the US, is extremely destructive to creativity and media as art. And I can talk about that. I have very strong opinions about that. But like, did someone comment on Twitch? Yeah, okay. No, what is that notification? I got an achievement on Twitch because I haven't streamed a video game in like 6 months. I haven't streamed consistently for like a year and a half, if not more than that. I mean, I can stream consistently now because I have a stable job that like has consistent hours, at least for like 6 month blocks. But yeah, so I'm gonna. I mean, I know the stream is gonna look worse than the recording, but I'm gonna check the recording afterwards.
Stay back.
Oh, hi, Harley.
Don't eat me, please.
I'm gonna see.
Harley, what are you saying?
You murdered them and ate them all.
Oh my God! There's so many
turned
little
into
touches in
monsters.
this game.
And then you devoured all of my men. That light, that weird light, shot right through us. And then everyone started freaking the hell out.
Don't!
Everyone started attacking each other. You ripped
I don't want to talk too much about the details of this game because I will play it the whole time.
Stop!
I'm pretty happy
Be
about.
quiet!
When I look over like my recording, afterward, I'll make a decision on how I feel. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Couldn't have.
I wonder if Ishkar's still there.
No.
No.
Not me. I didn't
So
do that. I didn't eat those people. I couldn't have. It wasn't me.
I think after I got sick. Well, I mean, I've had colitis for a long time. I want to say symptoms for 6 years, and it's gotten worse. And now that I'm on medication, it's getting better. And enough, and now that I don't have to deal with depression anymore. I feel a lot of things in my life have changed. They've changed for the better. But it's just now that I don't have to constantly deal with depression, and I'm not that worried about money anymore. I mean, I still want to make more money than I am now, but it's not like I'm in constant danger all the time. It feels like, I don't know. Yeah, it feels like things are getting, I can actually be a person again, and I feel like I'm a little far behind in a lot of ways, because the recording has a much yellower look than it does on the TV. Oh god, why did it pass? This game has the best battle system. Nocturne has the same battle system. This has a little bit. There's a few different features, but this game has the best battle system of any RPG I've ever played. And the story is also in my top 3 RPG stories. And the soundtrack is by one of my favorite composers. So I mean, there's a lot going on. Okay. World of Luck. I kind of want to do World of Luck. It's a shitty character build, but
What's happening to us? I can't eat them.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what I'm even talking about
Why do
anymore.
you
There's
hesitate?
a lot going
Circumstances
on in my
are
mind,
different now.
in my voice.
If you refuse to eat, you will perish
Here's
like them.
and oh my god, there's so many things I can talk about. In terms of the writing in Shin Megami Tensei games, how, especially the early and mid part of the series. Oh hey David, how you doing? But the early and mid part of the series are so maturely written and very subtle in their writing. You could say oh look, there's this cannibalism, but it's the way it handles it in this game, it's not super in your face about it most of the time, but it's it treats it as a real question. ethical question. And, like, I don't know. That's just how this game is. And, like, Nocturne is. Like, even Persona deals with ethical questions, especially in the first 2 games and in 3. But, like, Persona is about philosophy. I mean, psychology and not philosophy. The main series of Shin Megami Tensei is about... The main series of Shin Megami Tensei is about psychology. And Persona's about... I'm sorry. The main series is about philosophy. Persona's about psychology. And then the other Megami Tensei series are a mix in between somewhere. Like Devil Survivor, I think, is like a halfway mix. A Digital Devil Saga is more focused on psychology a little bit. I'm going to get fucking destroyed. I think one thing I also like about this specific game is that you can really tell the Devilman influence in Digital Devil Saga in the way the characters look. They're very Devilman. Like, every Shin Megami Tensei game has been inspired by Devilman, but, like, the character design is very Devilman. It's like Devilman mixed with, what do you call it? Mixed with Hinduism and sci-fi. And, like, it looks so fucking cool. Like, Kazuma Kaneko is my favorite artist. I love Kazuma Kaneko, and, like, I think that, like, artistically, Digital Devil Saga and Nocturne are his strongest games in terms of the way they are presented and like their aesthetics. Like, it's very much like you can see an artist who's been working for a very long time and how they've matured. No, not strength. How they matured, and you can really feel that this game is the complete maturation of Kaneko's artwork. This game and Nocturne. I might dump in another disc, another game, see how it looks. I'm mainly testing PS2 games because I know I can capture PS3 games and them look okay. This is just me getting back at PSX. It's just my PlayStation 2 emulator because it fucking does not like Shin Megami Tensei games for some reason. And yeah, so I'm gonna put in another disc. I'm gonna quit game. Yeah, we're gonna put in another game. Let's put in... I don't have any PS2 save files on any of these games that I have, so let's see. What will be... At least on this PS3. Dragon Quest 8. I've been meaning to play Breath of Fire 5. I want to, so I'm gonna eject. So I'm just gonna see how Breath of the Fire 5 looks in this setup. should look at Telegram. What's going on Telegram while I'm waiting for this to boot up. Yeah, so again, like, I don't know, just like, this is for me getting footage for videos. This is for me just live streaming games because I want to play games. And I just haven't been playing games. I need to play, like, because, like, you could say that games are a waste of time. I could be using to make art or get better at art. But I don't feel the artistic drive. And I feel like if I consume media that I really care about, then I'll get in the mindset, because I right now I'm working on a novel. And it's a story I've been planning, I've had in my head for a long time, and I just want to work out a few parts of it before I put everything down into writing. But I'm working on a novel right now, and I just feel like I need like a refresh of my mind with like media, because I don't feel... I just feel like I'm in a loop. Like this game is about a time loop. I just feel like I'm in a loop of like just every day is the same day. And while like I don't have like any pressing issues, like I just feel like nothing is happening in my life right now. It's just like I don't have enough money to completely like fuck off and live doing whatever I want to without a job. But or at least like, you know, like a job I have to go to. But like it also feels like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. No. Triangle's back. Oh, Triangle's back. Oh my god. Alright, so... It's like not all of the games that I like are RPGs. Like I like a lot of other games, but recording RPGs is going to be great for me because I can go back and look at scenes like and what I did later if I record them, because like RPGs are really long, and while I would like to replay some of them, like I will be doing, because I haven't played a lot of games in a really long time. Like, I don't want to have to, like, to re-experience, like, a game. I don't want to have to resort to someone else's Let's Play all the time. And I don't want to have to... And if I do, like, post Let's Plays of these games, because some of these games don't have very much coverage, or just stream them with casual commentary. Like, I just... I don't know, I want stuff... I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Like, this is a casual stream of me testing how my setup works. Why does it look so yellow? I'm gonna need to do some color correction in OBS, because everything looks way too fucking yellow. I don't know why. Why is the output so yellow? I mean, I know that my capture device is old and I haven't used it in a very long time, but it works and it gets decent quality. It doesn't record at 60 FPS, but you know. Let me let's see. No one has commented on Twitch. So, yeah. So this is another game I'll probably play through on stream and record. I don't know, I'm having a different approach to streaming. I feel like I'll stream, but it's mostly just to get footage for videos and remember when Capcom made RPGs? Like, holy shit. The PS2 is such an interesting system. There's a lot of really unique and weird games that came out for it. And it was a really golden time for RPGs as well. So there's a lot of stuff. So, I mean, I know that not that many people are watching, but like, this is just for me, for my own catharsis right now. Like, I need to get writing, right? I need to, like, my art isn't where it needs to be in order for me to do comics, and I want to do comics, but, like, I need to be motivated to do art on a consistent basis, and if I'm writing novels, I feel that I can just get my ideas in paper, right? And then if I want to revisit them later on, I'll redo them as a comic or a graphic novel or manga. Like, I at least just want my ideas out there for me to feel validated, and maybe some of it gets popular. Probably not, but if I do enough of it, if I just be a Stephen King and just put out like a billion books, like eventually like that'll get me some income. Like, books, like I know a bit about the book business and like how books are sold and that, and how the market works. I'm not an expert, but I know that like there's a lot of factors that are out of your control. I think I know enough about marketing to maybe get a little foothold somewhere and maybe expand. And like, it's not like I'll do books as my full-time job, like at least like for like 5 years, if not more. It's just like, if you have a library out there, right? That's passive income that people can, if anytime anyone buys a book, like they'll give you income, and you don't have to make more. It's just there. And if people just suddenly get interested in what you're doing, be it like another project you work on, or you being famous, or you doing something else, like that passive source of income will increase. And like even over time, like just people being curious will find your passive income source. So yeah, so yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I am actually going to end the stream in a little bit because I want to talk to one of my friends about like what I'm planning to do. But yeah, so no questions. But I think I'm satisfied with where this is. I just want some color correction in the way the video looks, and then I will be happy and I'll be streaming again. So I know that I have like almost 100 YouTube subscribers. Like we were just about at 100. I think we're at 95 now, 93 maybe. Because yeah, 95 right now because some people dropped off. But that maybe people regain interest. I know I'm not streaming with Jason anymore. I haven't talked to Jason in a long time, or Puppet Master. And I don't know if I'll do that style of streaming again because I wasn't near the end of when we did that. I wasn't really happy with the way it was going, and there was just multiplayer games I didn't want to play. Either we played because it would get views, or we played because like we wanted to interact with the audience, or Jason wanted to play it. And it's like I'm just not really a big fan of streaming games like that. Like I feel like if we could just have like a casual conversation while I'm playing a game, while I'm also recording footage for like something else that I'm planning on doing at the same time, it's at my own pace, then I feel like I can do that. Like it's way less stressful. And like I'm very much a fan of the old school mentality of Let's Plays, which got me into Let's Plays in the first place, where it was about preserving games that people don't either know about or pay attention to. Like you need to preserve the history of the games. That's sort of what like the Let's Play archive, letsplay.org and shit was about. And like the Runaway Crew and like all these old YouTubers, like the first people who did Let's Plays, were all about. It was about the history, and like the attitude has changed a lot. Obviously, it's now more about the entertainment value. And I mean, Let's Plays have sort of switched gears into just live streaming games, but yeah, like I don't know what the haps are, but like there's certain things I appreciate about software preservation, art preservation, and if I can do something to do my part for that, that's what I want to focus on doing, because that's what I care about. And I don't know, maybe it'll help me feel better. So yeah, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm sorry that there wasn't like any exciting gameplay. Maybe I'll just drop in Bayonetta sometime, and I have it on PC now, so I can just play it on PC. But yeah, so I'm not going to guarantee that Digital Devil Saga will be my next stream, but Digital Devil Saga is definitely, I'm going to stream the whole game, and DDS2 eventually, hopefully within in a few weeks. I'll start that, but it depends on what I feel like. I just feel like in an SMT mood, and this is my way of coping with that. So yeah, so I see you guys later, okay? I'm gonna stop the stream and stop recording. Bye-bye.